When the grid has changed up again, won't we?
But he just...
6 seconds!
Where did that come from?
He was 1.1, like, he could win it still. Zen Vitali position. They are 4.7 seconds back. I think that's them out of the running for the win. But how...
You know, that's unfortunate. I think he's a lovely young man. He's got...
Come on! I want to root for him. This is absolutely... But he's there! He's there! He's going to catch. Fascinating is that going to be for tomorrow?
That's right, absolutely. The fact that the chasing group can be closing in on these incredible talent, but it just has up weekends and down weekends. That's just the way it is.
Well, I do know them on the back straight. This is one of the best rides I've ever seen in Rookies Cup, I think.
Guys, we know these are the guys, in theory are the fastest guys in Rookies Cup at the moment, but they're being caught.
I was just going to say, Maverick Vinales, his management agency, Mark Morelli's in.
It was gone, it was finished, it was all wrapped up, wasn't it? And it isn't.
Oh, this is absolutely cool. Oh, that was a big...
By the pack, that shows just how strong the field is.
Giulio Pugliese out front there, we're looking at him. It's part of Maverick Vinales' own agency, and he came by the 10 yesterday to sort of instantly after qualifying. Big moment there, 4, that was Car pushing, he's pushing on, isn't he?
He is, right.
From Brian Hakim Danish, looking forward, the forward-facing cam of the Malaysian, as he goes up here, trying to see what was going on with effectively one of his riders, part of the big...
It's still Pugliese who has the advantage. I wonder, they probably have no idea that these guys are coming.
Out of the slipstream, the run, the long left-hander, now it's going to be downhill, don't get sucked in and go. Part of that agency was announced yesterday, so I'm sure Maverick himself, KTM factory.
You can't, unless they see a TV screen,
and
they're not going to have any idea.
Not that complex, they're too wide as we pass the iconic wall, not just another brick in it, there it is. Rider can be helping out with that.
Well, that's an interesting point you make, because I know that from the Red Bull...
Well, to not complex, you can't put other riders' names on there, you can't do complex messages, they don't get dashed. As we see, they go flick it right now, and it's all downhill pretty well from this moment.
Fleet's Performance Centre was one of the mental coaches, works with Maverick Vinales.
Sport messages, it's all just looking behind you, and if Veda's not careful, he's going to hear another, it's just going to go...
That's right, they're up into 3rd for this right-hander, then back to 1st for the title, actually, and he was in Jerez and working with Maverick, so if he can help Maverick, maybe Maverick...
Where the hell has that come from?
Right, it's a lap and a couple of corners.
It's a second!
Right, and the tight left, 1st gear then, get the drive right, get it absolutely perfect, can help Marco Morelli on the mental side, because, when you're that quick, when you can win a race on it's a second, my goodness gracious me. So, the likes of Brian Uriarte, who pick up the slipstream, it is the number 13 of Hakim Danish that has the advantage, but Giulio Pugliese, different planet like he did at Essen last year, it really has, there's nothing wrong with the riding skill, it really has to be a mental thing. Right, I've got this plan, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, it's all going to finish, because they're going to get caught. Pugliese is behind, as you say, Matt, perhaps you were right, Veda's having a little bit of trouble staying with them, perhaps, doesn't it?
Exactly, he's very, very high praise rider in the Junior World Championship as well, he sits 9th. Goodness me, Peter, I'm cheering for them, I want them to do it.
He feels his tyres have gone off when they gave him a nasty surprise a few laps ago. It's Giulio Pugliese.
Position, didn't have a very good Jerez, strictly speaking, his best result. To catch them, it will just be absolutely incredible as they cross the line.
Pugliese who takes the advantage, the Italian has the front running spot.
And Peter, that chasing pack was 8th place there in race 1. So what are we going to be?
One lap to go.
Oh, they might have dropped them. They might have done it. Let's see. 1 lap has taken another 1.5 seconds out of the leading pack. Really, just a bit bogged down in confidence, perhaps at the moment. You might say.
Yeah. Okay.
This is it.
Oh, unbelievable. Right. So this is the battle for the lead until they get caught. It's the
what's going on here? It was 4.7 last time around. as they cross the line. This time, it
with the leader send. So this is the leading 5, and we've decided, for whatever reason, with a 4.6 second. 13 of Hakim Danish. He won the last race here at the end of last year in the wet. He's leading it now in the dry.
It's going to be 3.6. Well,
3 laps to go. At that pace, they can catch them. That's in gap that these 5 are going to remain to the end. Now, it'll, you know, who hasn't...
Whatever you say, though, Zen was a 1.1 seconds quicker again than everybody.
Unbelievable.
Well, we'll have to see, because if this lot are smart, you know...
Who's got something extra? Obviously, Veda Pratama doesn't know the track quite as well
in this front group, but we'll focus on the leaders for now. Gonzalez looks up the inside of Danish. Carter Thompson's run completely wide there. It's Zen Mitani, Luca Agostinelli. What a ride from him. And Carl pushing just behind.
As some of the Spaniards around him, but that's never stopped him before. So I don't...
But he doesn't make anything stick there. Danish is the one running away with it. He wants that first win of the year. Really good stuff from these guys. Very, very impressive. They've dropped Thompson, Mounsey.
I think the circuit knowledge thing is a huge thing. Maybe the number 11, David Gonzalez, but that's it.
To stamp his authority on this championship. But will it all come undone in the next... And Ramadeepa...
But this is superb. I mean, it's great for their first rookie season. So if he knows the track, it's not on this motorcycle. So it's really...
It's 10 or so corners.
And Brian Iriarte's there in 4th here. He's the thinker. But does he have a confidence, isn't it? Even if they don't catch that group, they know going in tomorrow, I can race with these guys. Evenly paced here. And we've yet to see anyone exercise a significant advantage. And is it all going to get undone? Because the gap is under a second.
It's under a second through the...
I'm going to go and race with them right from the beginning.
And the only one there, yeah, I mean, it looks like Mitani's
anywhere. Certainly not sort of sitting up and waiting for anybody down the back straight.
No, absolutely right. First corkscrew, Zen could smell them. He could smell the fumes from the back of his form. He's got a cracking pace. I mean, Japan's got yet another superstar following the likes of the footsteps. So I think these ones aside, one rider on the move is Zen Mitani, who's now Razor Talent Cup compatriot in Veda Pratama. He's on it! And the leading of the likes of Tayo Furusato. But we'll switch our attention back to the front here. 2.9 the gap. Now into 6th place at 2:02. Lapping similar pace to these guys here. Yaroslav Karpushin up.
5 will not believe this when they see the replay.
No.
They're not going to believe it if they get past now on the last.
So,
and they're coming. You can see it now. You don't need the lap time. See, they're coming.
Here it comes, 10th place at 2:01 last time around. Karpushin was one of the riders that found him
slap. It's 0.9. Oh, it's
side by side. Here we go. It's towards turn 13. Danish comes the freight train of Mitani. It's the Japanese bullet train, apparently. None of that. No freight, just straight. Way down the order on the grid. 24th position. So that is a heck. Keeps it there. I mean, how he's kept that position, I have no idea. But here it is. There's Zen. It's been up bullet. Here we go then.
And the 31 of Goodyear Pugliese goes past the
pace from the Kyrgyzstani rider.
Yeah, but wasn't that because he was penalised?
Exactly.
I think. So